poking you now. So my next question is you already shared some of the ups and downs. And I think you already mentioned the Google. Have you had any situation when you try to be over smart, try to play the game like the over smart, like going to some codes and trying to do the Kubernetes, and you felt, wow, shit, that is a big mistake. Means you try to cheat with us, like not to follow our contents and trying to follow somebody's content, and what happened? I'm just asking.
Yeah,
Maybe you didn't do this, but just share.
I had a similar scenario like this. I remember one time, like the Java workshops, I was like, let me branch out a little bit and let me go on YouTube. So then when I went onto YouTube and I watched it, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was like everything because I was kind of stressed out a little bit. I was like, wow, this content is kind of overwhelming, right? So let me go on YouTube to see if I can, understand more. And the moment when I went onto YouTube, it's just the stress built up even more. You told me from the beginning, you told me from the beginning, do not do anything else. You're just gonna get more confused. And then once I did that, I just got more confused, more trouble was coming. So then what I did was I was like, okay, I have to take a step back. I have to trust TS4U's content with they're trusting me, so I have to trust them. So the best thing I did and I can recommend is if you are feeling confused, if you are feeling lost, always try to figure out yourself. And then, of course, you could always reach out. But the best thing that always helped me was I would just rewatch the workshops and videos over and over again. Each time I watched it over and over again, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's clicking now. I started to, know this now, and then I started to know this, and then as I'm watching the workshop, I'm writing down questions. If I had any questions, I'd reach out to the mentors, Dolan, Zihadba, and then slowly everything that I was confused about started going away. And then it just makes you realize like which you guys say is true. Do not go on YouTube, do not go on Google. So I learned that the hard way. So then after that, I never really went on YouTube again. I never went on Google, never chat GPT because it was a bad feeling, right? When I went on YouTube, it just gave me more confusion and it just really made me trust 100% fully in TS4U's content because it truly, in my opinion, it is the best content ever. It's way better than any YouTube. It's way better than any Google. It will never really confuse you because the things that are laid out and taught, even the way how our instructor, Shahadba lays out everything, he explains it kind of fully, dummy proof where nobody will not be able to understand it. Even if you have to watch it a couple of times, it's very easy for him to explain things and really easy for us to understand things. But that was like kind of the scenario I had where it was a hard, valuable lesson where, yeah.
So yes, I'm stressing again for everybody. Reminder: um, if you go somewhere else, you try to follow, it doesn't work. Basically, what he said. Even if I listen to my own video, his own speech, couple years ago, I learned a different way. So the here in the workshop content is the key. Basically, why is the key? It's the human nature. If you listen to anything one time, you understand the different way. If you listen to the second time, I can assure you, you understand much better than the first time. But somehow, if you listen to the third time, the person who is talking, you'll be better than him. I'm telling you, because each time you're listening, you're bringing your heart and soul. So the contents we provide here, we actually talk about the natural and the organic way than what is going on. And we actually give you the exactly why, what is the reason. YouTube, they will not give you, or even actually you're messing with the thing, you're mixing up and you get confused. Many students does, we do not blame them. But again, we just encourage them, we just warn them. So I hope what he said, it will be a good lesson learned for everybody. Just trust, put your heart and soul in one, work with us, work with yourself, and spend time on the workshop. That's the reason you are here. And remaining, we can work together to make it happen.